popping.
You don't necessarily have to pop them. It's
instantly.
It's a pressure tool based on the fact it's there, because if you approach it too close, if they just suddenly pop it, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, and pretty much people always run special power with that just to increase the size of the bubbles. So here we got double zap, bubbles, as I said, and splatter shot versus. Is that heavy deco or default heavy? That's a default heavy.
That's a deco heavy. Yeah. That is.
Okay, so we got double armor, splashdown, bubbles versus Stingray armor, cloud, and armor. So double armor on both teams actually.
Yeah. Double armor. We see splatter shot again. We were talking earlier. It's like splatter shot can be on most teams. And you can do stuff like that. Heavy splatling instead of Hydro. I wonder why the pick there.
The Stingray is quite a powerful weapon on the snap. Also, keep in mind the default.
Ooh, you actually just see Sting right there, as you just call it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the Sprinkler, and Sprinkler's really good on this map because the pole overlooking the middle of the zone. If you can get it up there, shorter range weapons can't really contest it without getting very close.
And going back to this map, sea salt squids getting almost control of the zone. Yep, there's bubbles. A pressure tool.
Down, but it forces you back.
Yep, pressure
and
back.
there you go, they cap the zone because this pushes you back.
As we can see, that splatter shot just NZAP actually getting the armor, popping it, trying to get a good push going. As someone's on the left, as
another armor.
Yep, that's the popping armor. Ooh.
Gets hit by another NZAP, right?
Yep, splatter shot actually. As DP is actually able to get a kill. So,
last one's heavy on the purple team right now, so the orange team will dance on that and capitalize.
So a lot of pressure, a lot of bombs.
We got
Stingray going.
Purple side.
Yeah. That's sea salt squids.
Ooh, someone's trying to flank.
Oh, can he get? Oh, Savage taking out.
He saw it but couldn't capitalize on it. So now we got the Forge.
Heavy falling a bit back.
The Forge is respecting the heavy range, kind of just being there for sake of.
And Forge and Heavy actually avoiding it.
Cloud Force zones from Splatter Shot.
The activate armor trying and Rain trying to get a push in, but New York Last Hope just showing that they have dominance over this map and mode.
Right now, he's not going to be able to cap the zone. He's not even close to it.
He's just trying to dodge, and that's game. Wow, just early dominance and
again, that's the thing about Snapper Canal. If they push you back really far, it's hard to get back in there.
Yeah, especially with a lot of the pressure tools that they had.
I will give them credit. It's not Starfish main stage before the recent patch because you could literally just sit in front of someone's spawn.
Yeah, that's true.
For whatever reason, like it's always a consistent thing in spot zones in this game that you should the devs never want you to be able to sit in front of the opposing team spawn on the vast majority of maps. But for some reason, Starfish main stage they allowed you to do that until they reworked it in the latest patch.
Yeah.
Like they removed the little ramp that pushes you up to there, so you can't get that deep.
Yeah. As, we go to Tower Control Walleye Warehouse. My favorite map, honestly.
From one? Or
both.
Both. You love it that much?
Reef was a good stage for me, and then they released Walleye, and I was like, oh, I love this way more, because I can snipe on the map. It's the most balanced map in the franchise. I feel
like. Because for all the starter stages, like the first 5 stages of Splatoon 1 appeared, I think most people will agree that this is definitely one of the best ones from those 5.
It's the most balanced just due to the fact that not one side has the advantage. It's straight back and forth. Yeah. There's no area where you can easily spawn camp. Yeah. You can keep them out.
It's a very thin spawn if you manage to advance that far, but it's not necessarily easy to do that all the time. Like although Sundar recently posted on Twitter that the boxes are not symmetrical and so one team gets a little bit of an advantage.
I think that was I was actually getting told like Alpha team gets a bit of a
because one of the boxes basically blocks you on one of the sides. So if you're an E-liter per se, you know the left side of the map, the sides of the map, you're able to snipe that with an E-liter on one side very well, but then on the other it's just blocked off. You can't reach that without jumping off the map. So that's a bit questionable.
I mean, although they did nerf E-liter's range, E-liter is able to go from old snipe into the crate, like a bit of the crate. So as we see,
slashing machines, of course, because if you're on a thin map like this, what would excel more than a giant laser that pierces walls?
Exactly. As we have NZAP with armor, bubbles again, splashdown from splash shot, and NZAP again from I think New York's Last Hope, as Sea Salt Squids has roller. Charger again, actually.
The Splatter Shot for the Stingray. It's a bit of an interesting comp though, because I realize their only actual shooter on the green team is the Splatter Shot Pro, which isn't the best at turfing.
But this is Splatoon, where it's like anything is possible.
Yeah, you see green team backing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stingray. Yeah.
On cue. So they go.
Oh,
he just swam right into that.
Getting 2 kills with Stingray actually.
That's a lot of.
As New York's Last Hope has most of getting the bubbles. Ooh, nice kill.
Trapping him in the corner with the bubbles.
Yep, that's 2 kills. That's 2 deaths off Sea Salt Squids. Yeah.
Charger
just scaring them, just trying to. Oop, there's the cap face again. Gotta mess with the stream a
Back
bit.
on tower, first checkpoint, because they did rework the tower route slightly. Instead of just going straight from the middle of the map, it does curve a bit to the right where that first checkpoint is.
That's good.
Yeah, there's 3 checkpoints. They're all 8-point values, I believe, from what I saw when I played.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he actually wins that exchange. I didn't think he would.
Ooh, as Savage actually able to get the kill by going bubbles into suction bomb. As New York Glass Hope is just dominating this. Yep.
See, this is where it comes into play once you have control of walleye. It's very hard to get out of your spawn.
Yep, as they're just up. And that's game. Wow. Whew. All right, can you give us an actual game?
That's classic walleye. As much as I love the map, those kind of scenarios really are checkmate if they do know how to just keep you there.
Rainmaker, I want to see, like, hopefully, if there's walleye Rainmaker, that will be gold. I feel like that'll go back and forth.
I'll give them points. It's not Black Belly in terms of just getting spawn blocks.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
Ooh, Roller actually not picking up any kills, unfortunately.
We rarely see any rollers nowadays.
Yeah, in this game, the viability of rollers kind of dipped a lot. The only roller that you see constantly in play is definitely the Splat roller, which has curling bomb splashdown. Yeah. Even in the early games of the early days of the game, you didn't see it much because splashdown wasn't a powerful special. But then they increased the hitbox size, increased the damage on, so it's like okay, it's actually.
It has a weird hitbox, so instead of it being like actual like I think of a circle, it has more of a square.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, and and I know
it can hit past. It can't it can sometimes like splash you through a bit of like the walls on like some stages.
Especially with like the carbon and dynamo, for some reason they have like 99 damage hitboxes. I don't know why those need to exist. Like, and
then splashdown also has like the wind box. Like if you jump while you're like if you don't get hit, you'll get pushed back.
Yeah, it has a pushback on it.
So it's like so one thing that always happened to me was like Moray Tower. Moray zones. Yeah, just Moray in general. You go in mid and then splash, and I would jump and I would just get pushed off stage. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's game.
Yeah, there's also a bit of a weird mechanic with rollers in this game. Sometimes if they make contact with certain squids or objects, especially with ink armor, you receive pushback. And that wasn't really present in the first game, so it's a bit disorienting.
As Rainmaker Starfish, a interesting combination actually.
Yeah.
One you see a lot actually.
Yeah, actually. I'm trying to think what we're going to see in terms of team combos.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be the same thing instead of roller and charger. We're going to see.
I mean, roller's very strong on this map because of how far you can go.
Yeah.
The reason the default roller works so well is just because the curling bomb lets it do.
As we see the same comp, only charger switching out into blaster.
A default blaster. Not even
range.
Yeah, not a range. No,
wow, that's
default blaster.
Yeah.
Which is not seen often, so it has toxic mist and splashdown stuff.
And New York Glass Hope running the same comp as before, just showing that if it's not broken, why fix it?
3 down already. Last one's a blaster, and they see him. And that's a wipe.
That's a wipe.
So we're gonna see a very.
So are they gonna try and push through mid? Oh, they're taking it left. And they're popping armor.
It's very hard to defend left if no one's already standing there. So there they go.
Exactly. Yep. And that's one kill. That's.
Splashdown. Ooh. But roller's last.
Yeah.
He needs to stop the Rainmaker. Okay,
he stopped the Rainmaker, but there's 2 there. Oh,
there he goes.
Roller getting taken out.
Last one's the pro.
Splash shot getting taken out as they're popping. If they pop it and take it,
yeah, all they need to do is pop. Oh, good
and
toxic mist. Because if you pick up the Rainmaker,
2 toxic mix actually, just stopping.
I was about to point that out. I like the choice of a toxic mist weapon on this map.
Ooh, Stingray. Ooh, just picking off, getting. That's 3 down. That's 3 down. And is that
game? Yeah.
And that's game. Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, I was gonna point out, but I didn't even get time because the game was so short. I like the choice of toxic mist on this map because if you do push to the sides where the hallway, even it does
inkjet armor,
just mobility.
Splash wall even.
It's an interesting pick. I want to see more toxic mist weapons that are actually relevant in the meta, but sadly we don't see that many. No. I mean, they just recently buffed it, so toxic mist is more usable.
Hopefully, with more time, they'll release more combinations.
Because right now we have the splash, the jet, the blaster.
That's
Rapid Pro. Rapid Pro's not bad though.
Rapid Pro's not bad.
Yeah.
But no one really why use Pro?
It's not a commonly seen. Yeah. A lot of time you see default Rapid or just range blaster because
it's like why run Rapid when you can use range.
Thank you, Rashi, to give me a hat to put on. All right, I'll be putting that on.
Gotta show the Christmas spirit. I have antlers. I don't know how. I just have antlers. Just going 3-0 actually. Surprising. Not surprising. Yeah. Gotta show the Christmas spirit. There we go. There we go. Merry purple.
I wanted to follow up on that, but I realized I don't have the mic on, so how would I be able to do that?
But yeah, it goes when it's like why use rapid when range is not. Why use rapid when range is better.
Rapid Pro is a bit of a niche one because a lot of the time, it's weird because we don't really see any ink mine weapons in the meta, but the only relevant one, super relevant, is the Rapid Blaster.
Yeah.
I remember, keep in mind, back at launch, the Rapid Blaster had a 180 special cost, and they pushed it up to 210.
Whew.
So that thing was just pulling out bombers over and over and over.
Yeah, I remember. It was like one of the. It was like the top.
Yeah.
It was one of like the top tier weapons besides ink armor.
Because keep in mind, with the loss of damage up in this game, they buffed the default damage of the Rapid Blaster
obviously.
itself. Because like I think a direct in this game right now does like what, like 80 or something like that. And Sours are like 35.
65, 80, something like around there.
No, something. I think it's like 80 for direct and like 35. Because I know the Sour Spot 3 shots, so it has to be like more than 30-ish. So.
All right. So yeah. That was Swiss round 4. I'm not sure if they're gonna get another match. I mean, other matches are going away.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we go from on bracket for here.
Okay, so this is the end of Swiss. We're going to exhibition matches. So hopefully, if you guys have not seen anything so far, come on, there's gonna be some good matches. Hopefully.
We got many faces such as Hitzel, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Sound DJ, as you've seen.
Yeah, I think the exhibition matches are the ones that determine whether or not a team goes onto brackets, or if a team just they're just fun. Never
exhibition.
Mind. Yeah. Never mind.
So yeah, kind of interesting. We've seen that. It's fun with doing exhibitions and scrims. I love seeing those kinds of things because a lot of time.
Well, then if it's an exhibition, you know what that calls? Clam Blitz.
Yeah, we need to see more Clam Blitz.
We need to see
I understand
some
Clam Blitz is the new mode, but for our game types in the pools, we only see it if it comes down to a game 5 scenario. But not a lot of games today have done that, so we're not really seeing Clam Blitz.
I'm calling it right now. If there's snow outside, grand finals is gonna go snowball fight outside. Like you see this Splatoon, we're just gonna take the camera, we're just gonna play outside. It's fine.
We'll play Clam Blitz with snow. How about that?
Yeah.
It's
like just the vote between Clam Blitz and snowball fight outside. And it's just
see like 30-35% Clam Blitz.
All right, bye guys.
Signing off for now.
Yep.
We'll be back soon.
Enjoy the stream.